Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm doing the rectangle strip card mat die assembly video. I'm using the new die along with Sunny Studios Joyful Holiday and the All Is Bright 6-inch pad from Sunny Studio. Now I feel a little silly doing a video for this, but I thought I would show you what I do. So first I use a piece of Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock cut at 4 by 5¼ inches. This is just my base. I just find this is the easiest way. I cover the base with score tape. I'm just peeling off the release paper here. Now I did go ahead and I cut out, I used that rectangle strip card mat die to cut out numerous different patterns of paper from those pads that I mentioned. This would be a great way to use up strips of paper. You could also use these strips separately and butt them up on a card. You know what I mean? If you're like doing a stripped background, this would be really easy. You could just use the cut strips. That would be really fabulous. But I'm just using it as it was meant to. So I went through and I ran this die through my die cutting machine. I used my Anna Griffin Empress machine. And I just cut a bunch of different patterns with this die. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the strips to each of these little openings, like with a different strip of paper. Now, obviously, you could alternate the pattern if you want to keep it simpler, but I found that it was a neat way to use a bunch of different pieces of paper at once. So you could say you didn't have a lot of paper, you could cut a couple of strips and use up, scraps of paper. I decided to go Christmas with this, but you could use this for any season, for anything, right? You could use some really muted tones and use these for backgrounds of sympathy cards or birthday cards, whatever you want to do. So this was just really quick and easy. This is why I love to put the score tape on the back, because you could just fill these pieces in like a puzzle and then Bob's your uncle and you're done. So there we are. I'm just sort of filling in each piece and then I will add my last piece. And then look at this fun Christmas background that you can use on a card. And there it is with an A2 size card front. And doesn't that look great? So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog to be inspired and the Jaded Blossom store to get shopping. Bye, everybody.